So let's get started adding cabinets to this space. So this was our layout that we talked about. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in and bring some cabinet bases into um, the file. So I'm going to go to US Imperial uh, and Casework, and then you'll see right here base cabinets. And so I'm going to select base cabinets, and then I'm going to want this 4-drawer unit. Um, I'm going to place one of those in there, and uh, let's see, we want a sink unit right there. I just held the control key down. I'm going to pull in all of these in at the same time. There's a base filler. We may need that. Uh, and then single door slider there uh, with sliding drawers. And let's see, there was something else. Uh, no, those are vanity cabinets right there, so I don't want those. Oh, and a single door unit there. So I'm going to open those, and they're going to be added to my families. Okay. If we go in here and you go into families under your project browser and you see casework, and then you'll see here's my base cabinet drawer unit. So I'm just going to start pulling these in. Uh, this one I have in my sketch. So let's drag in a 4-drawer cabinet, 24 inches. And we got to drag it in and we can't see it. Most likely the reason we can't see it is because I have the category hidden, cabinetry category hidden. So I'm going to just go ahead and click. It's going to give me a warning saying, you've got this turned off, so it's not visible. And so let's go solve that real quick. I'm going to click here on the invisible. There's that cabinet and that I put in that I can't see. And I'm going to unhide this, and I'm going to unhide it by category, so all cabinets will be turned on and be able to be seen in this view. And then I'm going to close this. And when I do, you'll see there's my cabinet. If I go and look here, you can see there it is right there. I'm just going to delete this and bring it back in again. Uh, so 24-inch cabinet, and then I'm going to hit the space bar, flip this around, and that should be, oh, okay, I need to rotate this one more time. If you hit the space bar, it should rotate it around. There we go. And notice I'm not worried about where it's going right now. I'm going to fix that in just a minute. I'm just going to pull it over here. And so I need a dishwasher, which is an appliance. I need the sink base. So I'm going to come over here, base cabinet, 4 drawers, base cabinet, double door sink right there. And I determined I needed a 36-inch sink base, so I'm going to pull that over. Once again, I can't see which direction it's facing, so I'm just going to come over here and hit the space bar until it flips around. And so now I've got that base cabinet in. Um, I need a 12-inch sliding drawer cabinet and an 18-inch sliding drawer cabinet and another 18-inch sliding drawer cabinet. So I'm going to go in here, cabinet, single door, cabinet, single door. Uh, make sure I can read that. Yeah, with sliding. So I've got two 18-inch units to put in there. So I'm gonna put, oh, and I only have a 12-inch unit. So let's slide one 12-inch unit in here because I need one 12-inch unit. And then I need a, I'm gonna make me, well, I'll just make a, I'm gonna go into edit here. I'm gonna duplicate and I want an 18-inch unit. So I'm gonna just type in 18 inches here. Whoops, cancel. Let's cancel this. I don't want to rename that. I want to duplicate it. And we'll call this 18 inches. And then I'm going to open this up by double clicking on it. And then you'll notice that its depth, its height, the toe, all that is going to remain the same, but its width is going to be now 18 inches. And so I typed in 18 inches and I'm going to say OK. So now I have me an 18-inch cabinet. I'm going right there, and I can pull that in. And once again, I'm going to hit my tab key till I get it around. And I need 2 of those. So I'm just going to set 2 of them in here. Now I'll just copy that one. So let's, and then I'm going to need a ice maker and got trash. I got my 4-drawer unit. I've got everything but my appliances. So the next thing I'm going to do is go in and get my appliances. And let's go in. And those are going to be located under what are called specialties. Okay. And so let's, whoops. Let's scroll down here and specialty equipment. You'll see domestic. Okay. I'm going to use kind of high-end stuff. So I'm going to use a let's see here. I need, and I'm going to use this over and under glass refrigerator there. I'm going to use a trash compactor as a placeholder, actually. Oops, hold the Control D in. Okay, so I'm just selecting these, and then, so I've got ask, and then I need a dishwasher. And I think the dishwasher is located in, yeah, in the other. So we're going to open those. And then I'm going to go back and in domestic mid-range, I'll find a dishwasher. There we go. So I'm going to open that up. Okay. And let's go back to the finished floor. And if I look at my my drawing right here, I'm going to start with the refrigerator and then that 12-inch unit, then the ice compactor. Okay, so there's that 12-inch unit. I'm going to drag it over here. There's my sink base right there. And once again, if I wanted to, I could close this out and WT this so that I could see the elevation here. Okay, and I've got one unit in front of another. But you can kind of see the different units here as I spread them out. And once again, I could take it whatever approach I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and pull these in here close to where they're going to be. And then I'll move them around as I'll get them against that wall. And then I'm going to pull that refrigerator in. So I'm going to go down here to specialties, and there's my refrigerator, and 36-inch left and right. I can't remember which one I want, so I'm just going to pull one of them over. Once again, I can't see it, so maybe the appliance is hidden, and it is. Okay, so I'm going to select that uh, and unhide by category so that all my appliances will unhide. And then let's close this back out. And then I need to rotate that 180 degrees. So I'm going to hit rotate. There we go. And actually the door is hanging in the wrong direction. So I need a left instead of a right. So I'm going to delete that. And we'll pull the left in here. And with the left one in, I'm going to hit tab until it rotates around. Okay. So with that input then it's just a matter of moving a number of these into the right positions. Okay. This is going to need a 3-inch filler, so so this door won't hit the wall. So I'm going to move that. And right now, what I'm going to do is just move this over and type in 3 inches. And I'll come in and put the filler in a minute. The cabinet right next to that is the refrigerator. You can see I got my 3-inch filler, and then I've got a 12-inch drawer unit here, and then the trash compactor that I'm going to use is the ice machine instead of going out and trying to. And then I'm going to put trash cans behind a cabinet, an 18-inch cabinet in the sink. So I'm going to pull that off to the side here, and I'm going to just use and I could lock those together. Um, so there's a 12-inch unit there. Then I need the trash compactor and specialty equipment. There it is right there. So I'm going to pull it in. And I renamed it ICE in my catalog. It'll probably come in with trash on it. And then hit the escape key and then move. And you can see the elevation starting to form right here. Okay. And then I've got a sink base unit right now, but what I want is this 18-inch unit right here. So I'm going to move it over, snap it into place. Okay. And that's going to be my drawer unit that pulls out, that has my trash cans inside of it. So I can have a recycled uh, trash can. If I use a trash compactor, then I only got one place to put trash. Uh, and a ice machine is about the same size. Well, it is almost the same size. Um, and then we're going to got the base unit here. So I'm going to, once again, I can use a line and line to that edge, and lock those together. So if we go back to my original sketch, which I've been looking at, you can see here's the refrigerator. Here's that drawer unit that I said that for storage. Here's that ice machine, and then here's a piece of cabinetry for our trash cans and our sink, and then I'm going to put in a dishwasher next, and then the 4-drawer unit, and then I'm going to repeat this just a base cabinet on the other side of that. Okay, so let's hit escape there. So I'm going to come into special equipment. Here's my dishwasher. They're 24 inches. I'm going to pull one over. Tab, 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 so that it's facing out. And I said tab, and it shouldn't be tab. It should be hit escape. Uh, it should see space bar, and then I can, once again, I can use join if I want to. I mean align this with that, and then align that with this. Okay. And let's finish out. So now I have my drawer unit, and I'll just align that. Next to my dishwasher. And then the last thing I'm going to add in is another base unit to the end here, an 18-inch base unit. So base cabinets, single door. And we'll just move this over. Oops, align. So just save the project. Probably should have just canceled on that. We'll wait for it to save, just for safety purposes, and then we'll align that there. Okay, so and that should be very close to my 16 feet of cabinetry. It has all the units that I'm interested in having in my cabinets. And so I'm going to end this video. It's kind of a long one, 17 minutes, and then we'll go in and start adding other elements to the cabinetry.